Dr. Usama, is it permissible for Muslims in the West to eat beef meat without knowing whether the animal was slaughtered or not?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, and peace be upon His Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. As a matter of fact, for a Muslim to eat beef meat, you should be sure that the animal is slaughtered according to the Islamic way. And this means that slaughtering him from the neck, shedding his blood, and cutting the throat and both the jugular veins on the other side of the trachea. That's the exact method of Islamic slaughtering. It's very beneficial to get rid of the blood that has been proved to be a toxin if you eat the animal without shedding his blood. So this method is carrying very beneficial sanitary aspects. And that's why Islam prohibited eating meat without slaughtering the animal. And it's clear from the chapter of Al-Ma'idah, the table in the Quran. I will recite to you this verse. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم حرمت عليكم الميتة والدم ولحم الخنزير وما أهل لغير الله به والمنخنقة والموقوذة والمتردية والنطيحة وما أكل السبع إلا ما ذكيتم وما ذبح على النصب وأن تستقسموا بالأزلام ذلكم فسق. You see, the translation of this verse means that Allah prohibits eating the meat of an animal if he is not slaughtered. I mean, if he dies by falling from a high place, if he dies during a fight with another animal, if he's eaten by another animal, that's all things that prohibit eating the animal, unless it is really slaughtered. So how can we prevail this in a community of non-Muslims that usually do not regularly slaughter the animals? So the answer is that in this community, Muslims should be sitting together thinking about this subject. You should have to convey ideas, search for a place, and thank God there are some places now that do Islamic slaughtering, and therefore you should gather yourself and buy the meat from this place. Otherwise, you should buy an animal, for example a cow. A few of you Muslims gather together, and the butcher would do this act for you under sanitary conditions that are allowed by the government in your country. But in no way you shouldn't eat this type of meat, which is really prohibited.